First carry here for Aaron Jones.
Get out of here, boy. Come on now.
That's all move, boy.
Everyone run me out of here.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. We're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
Block, Hop. Why don't you make that block for me, Hop?
Just a second before he could reach that 40.
Did you make that block for me, Hop? Make that, dude.
A good call nets him the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
1st and 10.
Hey, out of there. Oh, out of there. Come on, Jones. Get out of there, boy. I'll bring you over to Oliver just like that. I'm trying to get you.
Play good for 17 and a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. He puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They snap it to McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 22. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. Now a give up the middle to Jones. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down. And goes to the hurry up here.
The 6-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down carry for Jones. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. McCarthy to throw for it. And he takes this in.
Daddy McCarthy, man. Come on, bro. Daddy. Eagle sells another step up, boy. Daddy McCarthy.
All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here.
Get this nigga.
Up past the 30. A field flip here for there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
So first down from the 41. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Gets him on the in route. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Trying an inside give to Warren. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Rodgers will look to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Warren is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Felton now to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Got for big yards on the right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
27 yards.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
At the 50-yard line.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Finds him on the slant. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught in stride by Addison. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He has room past the 25. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Motioning one of the tight ends. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the
7
middle.
ounce fuck, nigga. 7 ounce fuck, nigga. I'm a dog, you hear me?
Right beyond the
Heavy.
line. So that's how our half's going to end.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, the great tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Catch made by Austin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. He'll throw it. And they got home.
A dog, boy. I'm playing me, nigga. We go score Vikes, boy. Here we go, boy. I'm playing, boy. Let's go, Dallas Turner. Eat him up. Yay! Score Vikes.
Get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First down from the 42. Jones trying the left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 41-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. Completed over the middle.
Patty McCarthy for round.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 29-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Check smash. Check smash. Back and 60. 18 battle.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking, Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
They'll run with Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Steelers 7. Will Reichert to kick
Here's
off
Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for them from the 31. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's Rodgers. He's got a man left. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Rodgers from the gun. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Goes for 32 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280...
And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th.
Vikings 17, Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. He's keeping it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
Set. Head to 60. Head to 60. Hey, check that. Straight. Let's go.
Another run for Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Running once more with Mason. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today. As they get the first down, they can take the clock down to 0 now.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Set. Go.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on the way.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. So the Vikings pick up the win